I mean, just look at how juicy that ham is. It's time to start planning for your Christmas dinner. This is absolutely packed with flavour and so easy to make. This honey roasted ham is an absolute must have. Let's rock. What's happening, folks? Start off by soaking your ham with a load of herbs, aromatics and veg. I'm talking celery, carrots, onion, garlic, cinnamon sticks, thyme, rosemary, bay leaves, orange peel and some peppercorns. Submerge the whole thing in cold water. You can add whatever extras you like. For example, fennel seeds, star anise will go well. Go wild, be creative. It all just boosts the Christmas vibes. Now you can parboil this for 20 minutes and roast straight away if you're in a rush. But I prefer to let mine soak overnight or for at least 6 hours. Soaking pulls out the excess salt, hydrates the meat and lets all those flavours sink right in. Once it's soaked, take it out, dry it off and let it sit for around 1 to 2 hours to come up to room temperature. Trust me, this is what makes your ham super juicy. Lay a few ladles of that soaking liquid into a roasting tray along with all that veg, fruit and aromatics. The water will have changed colour and already smell unreal before it even hits the oven. Wrap your ham tightly in foil, place it on top of everything and whack it into a preheated oven at around 160 degrees for about 60 minutes. What we're doing here is letting all those flavours steam up, perfume the ham while keeping it incredibly moist. The smell of this honestly just screams Christmas. Now if you're new to the channel and enjoying the content, folks, want to drop a like and subscribe, it's much appreciated. Get up, have a nasty Christmas. After the 60 minutes, take the gammon out, remove the foil and let it rest for around 10 minutes. Just enough to cool down so when you trim off the excess fat, you don't burn yourself. While it's cooling, whip up the glaze by adding 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 2 tablespoons of honey, 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard, 1 tablespoon of wholegrain mustard, plus a tablespoon each of soy sauce and washed nasty sauce. I wanted to balance all that sweetness out by adding some umami flavour. But if you want to leave them two out, go ahead. Squeeze in the juice of 1 orange and mix all together until smooth. Now it's time to trim that fat off the gammon and score it into a crisscross pattern so it crisps up to that classic diamond top. Brush the glaze all over the joint, making sure to save some for the second baste. Now turn your oven up to 220 degrees and pop that gammon back in for around 12 to 15 minutes to crisp up, roast and caramelise. Make sure it's sitting on top of your veg and aromatics. You don't want it stewing in the water. Now, obviously a wire rack would be even better for this if you've got one. I didn't, which really annoyed me because I seriously need I need a kitchen upgrade and a few more kitchen essentials, but we'll get there eventually. Take your gammon out, coat it with the rest of that glaze and fire it back in for another 8 to 10 minutes to get even more colour and stickiness. And just look at that. Beautifully glazed and almost perfect. I'll be honest, it was around 90% there. If I wasn't trying to film the whole thing, it would have been even more juicier and 100% perfect. That's just me being totally honest. Don't get me wrong, it was still unbelievable. Oh, look at that. Now, I know this takes a long time to come together, especially when you don't parboil it. You leave it soaking overnight and you steam it. But when you think about it, there's not really much you have to do at all. Barely any chopping. You just kind of leave it in water. The only knife skills you have to use is scoring the ham. You don't have to do that, but obviously adds a nice texture and crisp. So yeah, it's kind of just really a waiting game with this recipe, which is, most recipes, as I always say, it's one of my favourite words, patience. This is perfect for prep for Christmas because, as I said, there's not much to do. You just kind of leave in the oven. The only thing you have to worry about is just time. Just get your watch or your phone and just whack in the exact time you need to do and just keep an eye on it. It's easy as that. Just look how nice and juicy that is, because there's so many dry hams out there on the internet, and don't get me wrong, it is easy to make it quite dry, but not if you follow this recipe. Yep. Now, as I said, you could parboil it to save yourself some time, but I've done that method loads of times, and this is my second time doing this method. This is way better, honestly. All I'm going to be doing is Christmas themed recipes, and obviously in this channel I kind of do all. Just cook whatever I'm in the mood for. So if you're interested, If you want nasty recipes, just click that video in the corner right there. And yeah, just post that's that in it. How much slice to take? Oh, here we go. Not in damn it. Grow attach bond.